What is it to live a life of no questions, to follow in line without raising a voice, to unequivocally relinquish your rights as an individual, to just be another cog in the gears? What I'm referring to is, unfortunately, what is currently being shown from my perception to the general public. I've been heavily weighing doing a video like this solely due to the fact of people viewing this as some form of conspiracy theory or tinfoil hat wearing or whatever terminology you want to use that goes against the status quo. This isn't really anything new for myself. When I spent my time in the military, let's just say, got reprimanded a lot for asking questions. And not asking questions in a sense to not follow orders and to not do what's necessary, but to have a why behind every motive that we're to do. Now this is where, again, the general public would say, pull yourself up from your bootstraps and to just fall in line and do what's necessary. And I get that. I do. But at the same time, if you're doing that without asking questions, without doing additional research on your own before coming to said conclusion, then in my opinion, you're no better off than the average herd of cattle that are being pushed into the slaughterhouse. Now, again, that doesn't go for everybody. Again, you're more than welcome to say and do and think whatever you want for now. We're already seeing incidences across the country where tiny little things, which from the grand scheme of things don't seem too bad. Myself, along with countless number of others, ironically enough, spent a good deal of time in third world countries thousands of miles away fighting fighting for the country against a tyrannical government, to only come home and now I personally am seeing it happen in real time. Now, again, that may be an extreme reach for some that don't have those personal perceptions of life. I can't expect everybody to have the same feelings and the same experiences that I did, but I am telling you from being there that this is literally happening in real time. Everybody thinks that when bad things happen, it just happens in the snap of fingers overnight. It isn't. It's little, tiny things layering on top of one another. With enough sticks, it makes a bundle. Okay, and the same can be said for unjust or questionable suggestions, which then turn into orders that have negative results, whether it be a fine, whether that be something on your record, whether it be time spent in jail, whatever it may be. Just understand that these questionable things always start off as a suggestion, okay? Now, this is definitely, like I said, been something I've been weighing on to put a video out for so long, just because I do feel like I have a bias in the sense of it eliciting emotions from those experiences, but I do feel that regardless, it's something that needs to be talked about and something that needs to be brought up for the average person to have a broader view of things instead of looking through the keyhole. Now being able to open up the door and see it all the way through. So take it for what it is. If you think that it's a far reach and it's what I'm saying is crazy, that's fine. Again, you're more than welcome to think and say and wear whatever you want. But at the same time, I just want people to have a broader understanding as to how quickly things can change. And to, regardless of the situation, whether it be the current status quo that we're in, whether it be in the business in the future or in, again, martial arts and shooting, whatever it is, always ask the why before you yourself, okay, are going to perform that action, whatever that specific circumstance is asking out of you. Because if not, you are giving up your individual rights as a human being. Okay, we always need to ask questions. We always need to formulate our own opinion based off of, again, information that we've gathered on our own, not just regurgitating what somebody else or something or some entity told us to. So take it for what it is, act upon it if necessary, and as always, train hard, train safe, and train to live, because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. Have a good one.